Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here, getting back into some Factorio. Last episode we did some stuff. we built up our labs over here. We built up our potential iron ore quarry here, I guess. We also built another smeltery area, which we are currently waiting on more furnaces to finish crafting. And that will happen at some point in the very near future. Let's see here. So the game plan for this episode is to continue to work on green science. The first thing still is to make transport belts. And transport belts, of course, iron plates, iron gear wheels. And I keep getting stuck because this doesn't work for me, and I'm sitting here trying to think that I need to produce more, but really we can just work with what we have. And then eventually, once this is done, we can funnel those additional resources down and into our build. So I'm going to go ahead and actually work on the transport belts because we do need them. We will need a lot of transport belts, not only for green science, but just general purpose use. So let's see here. I think I'm going to work with this right now as it is. And I'm just going to kind of build my craziness down this way. I think that's how this is going to work out. It's not going to be pretty, but it will work. Let's see here. I do have... Oh, I don't even have... Oh, no, there. Okay. I was thinking I didn't have any more assembly machines, but I knew that I had created some. In, out, out. In, out, out. Whoops, wrong direction. And then handy dandy electric poles. So now we've doubled our iron gear production. Come on, use your words, Keith. And then we could probably, well actually we don't need to worry about red science. Actually, I realized that I have more research I need to do. Okay, so we got a little bit more of a reach thanks to this. Build distance, drop item distance, reach distance, yay. Reach distance, loot pickup distance. Okay, good. All right, so let's kind of go through. We don't need electronics just yet. Don't need those. We don't have green science. Don't need the storage just yet, really. I have the warehousing mod, so this is kind of moot. I'll eventually do that when I don't have anything better to do. I do want to get these big lights for you guys, and I will do that soon if there's nothing else absolutely, pressing that I need to do now. Walls we don't need to worry about right now. Don't need to worry about steel processing yet. We're not there yet. Crafting speed upgrade. Inventory is good. We're not quite... Oh, we don't need water pump jacks. We're not there yet. We're not absolutely in need of that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this military since it is only 10 and it's quick. I'm also going to do this. No, I don't need the armor crafting just yet. So I'm going to do the military now. And then after the military, I'm going to do the optics for you guys so we can get some brighter lights. And then after that, we will get into the crafting speed. So yeah. So necessity, and then you guys, and then me. That's how that works out. I think it's good. I think it's fair. Oh, that was quick. All right, so optics, this is going to be great because now these guys are just cranking through stuff. You can see how quickly it's going now. So optics we will have soon. And then from there, we'll be able to do like some steel processing and get like a second class iron axe or steel axe, I guess it is at that point. All right, so I need to make, right now the way this is kind of broken out, it's kind of tough to deal with. I think I'm actually going to have to move this. I think if I move this, it'll make me feel a lot better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we can just move all this stuff as needed. And that will help streamline this, I think. I'll keep saying I want to build it down. Oops. Okay, let's go ahead and get the other thing we were talking about, which was what What? I've already forgotten. Not the walls. Steel processing. Oh, yeah, crafting speed. How could I forget already? Okay, so I'm really trying to think of how I'm going to do this. I keep saying that. I will get this figured out. You know what? I think I know exactly how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do vertical. Right now, this is not lined up the way I'd like. So let's go ahead and kill all this. Go ahead and pick these guys up. And let's see here. We're charging. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig all this up by hand. Yep, it's fine though. And I know exactly how I built this. This is a common build for me, so I'm going to go ahead and just pull it up, not make any sort of blueprints. Fun times, huh? I guess I could have planned this out a little bit better. I really was just kind of arbitrarily placing things down. But I think after I get this, it'll really help the flow of things, and it'll keep my sanity a little bit more in check. Okay, let's pick up all those extras. Alright, so now, if I just have all this stuff feeding down into a vertical assembly line, I guess I can do all my work down in this area, which kind of makes sense. Nothing crazy going on down here that I can see. Yep, that works. Okay, so we can do all of our basic stuff down here. Let's go ahead and get cheap stuff now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Get it out of the way. I think also options sounds GUI. I think that is the alert sound. I mean, I think that's for like units lost and stuff, but I could be back. I could be wrong. I tried to say back when I highlighted it. That's great. Okay, so now we have a basic idea of how the flow is going to go. So this is going to make a lot more sense to me, and it's going to be a lot more comfortable to build with. So, although I tend to prefer a horizontal build, a vertical build will be just fine. Let's go ahead and put 4 of those down. 1, 2, 3. And am I leaving myself enough space? I think so. I think if I move down a little bit further with my next stuff, it'll be fine. Okay. We have your inputs, we have our outputs. And basically the idea is we're going to have kind of a main line of everything going down. I'm probably going to want, just for this early build, I'm going to want to have maybe 4 lines of iron. Okay, what next? Automation 2. Let's see here. There's probably something more useful than just going through and clicking. Walls will be useful very soon. Or not, I don't know. Actually, steel processing might be good. Crafting speed upgrade would be even better. Inventory would be... It's not a problem right now. Water pump jacks. Let's go ahead and get our crafting speed, because we've been doing a lot of handcrafting. Okay, so let's do 4 lines of iron. Let's do 2 lines of copper, and that'll make more sense later. And actually, I might put my iron on this side because that seems to be a thing. And by a thing, I'm not making sense here. Basically, I've got my iron already working on this side, so it would probably be better if I just run my copper over on this side. And I know this is going to seem kind of weird to start with, and it will be kind of weird to start with, but it'll at least kind of get a mental image. It'll get this kind of laid out properly. So the idea is after I get these built up, I'm going to actually build maybe, I guess, 2 more, one for each line, and they will all feed this line. But for right now, just to kind of get the idea, we're putting this like this to get it started with, you know, breaking it out like that. And then here, I don't know, I'm making a lot of sense. It's been so weird, like, not talking to anybody about this and then all of a sudden doing this Let's Play. I'm having fun with it, but it is proving to be quite difficult verbalizing the things that are in my head and the reason why I do certain things. But hopefully you guys are following me. Alright, so I'm going to run this back in here. I can't wait until I can get some of those lights. Did we get the lights? Did we get the lights? We did get the lights, but we need steel. Okay. So steel is going to be the next thing I research. So the thing here is now I'm going to... I guess I could have left that up by 1. Oops. There we go. Now we're feeding our production back into this main line here. And that way, as we go down, everything that we create off either side, we can just send back and forth to the main line, and we will have everything as needed and easily accessible. We'll just have to route things. That's the only difficult part with doing it like this. So now, I guess this is a good time to ask, for those of you that are watching this and enjoying this, especially enjoying this, there are a few different ways I could go about building my main base once I get past this kind of preliminary early base part. I could either do a kind of a train-based setup, I could do a bot-based setup, I could do a belt-based setup. What would you guys prefer to see? I'm open to suggestions, and I'm up for trying any of those options. So yeah, if you have a preference, let me know in the comments, and that's the direction we'll go. Okay, let's go ahead and feed this up. Get rid of that, rid of that. Actually, I'm going to go this direction. There we go. Put down a light, because it's getting dark. Can't see stuff. There we go. There we go. And my reach is much better now, since I've researched that. I'm okay with this, as it stands now. Okay, so let's get these gears going. Get those back running. So now we have plates and gears. And the big thing is going to be making some red science. So I think I'm going to make some red science off of this side. We don't need a lot. We just need maybe 4. I think it'll be plenty for what we need to do right now. And I think I'm going to make it off. I don't want it to run down into this. So I'm going to see where that lines up. Yeah, that should be plenty fine. Alright, bots are in. Let's line this up just because we can. It's going to be offset, but it's still... yeah, that should be fine. So go 1, oops, okay. 1, 2, 3. Red sights. All right, and we can feed that back in and up. Yep, that'll work out nicely. Even better. Okay. So now we can run the spaghetti line over... I didn't do that right. All right. That's progress. All right, let's run our gears and a thing of copper plates in here. Is that how I want to do it? I think it might be. I believe that's how I want to do it. Okay. Now the thing is, though, that's not going to reach all the way over. I guess I could put that right in the middle. It'd be more effective. And then run my power kind of over. Yeah, that'll work. Let's put a light there in the middle too, so we have it. And one right here. There we go. Now we got our red science back. And we are on our way to making transport belts. Oh man, we haven't quite gotten as far as I'd like, but we are making progress, and that is important. So yeah. Oh, it seems like we have our furnaces ready, so that means I can bump up our iron ore production. Anyway, guys, we'll do that in the next episode. We will get this going, and it will be beautiful. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this. If you have any questions or comments or have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.